The beats of football fever in Vancouver, women's football fever that is, there was no shortage of goals or red, white, and blue. This essentially being a home game for the neighboring United States, many fans could just drive across the border to watch the match, a luxury not available for the Japanese.
Go Japan!
For host country Canada, they billed it as an organizational success, with more than 1.3 million fans in the stadium watching the games over the month-long tournament. It was a record. Also a record was the TV audience at home, which left the host talking about possibly bidding on a future Men's World Cup. This was the first Women's World Cup expanded to 24 teams. It shows the continued growth of the game since the first tournament in 1991.
And then, of course, there's FIFA. The excitement of this World Cup couldn't have come at a better time for world football's governing body that's currently embroiled in one of the biggest investigations into alleged corruption ever in the sporting world.
FIFA boss Sepp Blatter was a no-show at the final, staying in Zurich for personal reasons, according to his lawyer, but with the U.S. Justice Department refusing to rule out charges against him or his deputy, Jerome Valk, both men are keeping a low profile. In Vancouver, at the FIFA fan zone, there were those too young to fully understand the politics surrounding the sport at this moment, but their parents know, and they had mixed reactions when asked if the corruption scandal off the pitch has affected the game on it.
We need to move forward. Football will always be there. These issues will always come and they always go, but football will always be there.
No, it's the corruption is so much a part of it that it's distant to everybody that watches the game, everybody that plays the game, everybody that's actually part of the game.
I think it's because the women's game is a little bit separate from the men's. It's a little bit easier to associate the women's game as something sort of away from FIFA, just because they don't really seem to care as much about the women's game.
You don't want to spend your money anywhere nationally or internationally that's going for corrupt activities, particularly when they're proven to be corrupt.
Opinion divided, but where everyone agreed, this was a World Cup about football and nothing else on this day. This tournament showed the success of the women's game, no matter what is happening inside the organization that governs it.
USA!
Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, Vancouver.